Welcome to One Tarot. Hi everyone. I would like to share with you my intuitive interpretation of the cards for 2019. I'm using my own cards in conjunction with the Rider-Waite cards. The first card here is the Six of Wands. And in relation to my card, I can see that as you go into 2019, a lot of you will be thinking about your security, your stability, and your finances. You'll be wanting to achieve in these areas, and you'll be wanting to be successful with all of them. I think some of you might be wanting to make improvements to your home. You might be wanting to improve your finances, and generally I feel as if your home, your material assets, you want to perhaps do well with these or accumulating these, but I really do feel we want to be successful in achieving what you value as you go into 2019. The next card here, this can tell me that it's the Three of Cups, and reading it with my card, I can see that in 2018, towards the end of 2018, there were a lot of you that really got motivated. You really wanted you had this energy and drive and courage. You wanted success, you want to achieve success, and you were looking forward to new beginnings. You were looking towards 2019 and the potential for you to be successful for your own happiness and those of your family and friends. Perhaps if some of you already started working on something new, and it may have been from home, where you perhaps had the chance to spend more time with your family, enabling you to feel happier because of that work-life balance. But I feel as if towards the end of 2018, there was a lot of new things around. There was a lot of you were thinking of new possibilities. And you felt probably quite excited about the potential, what can happen in 2019. The next card here is the Judgment card. This is telling me that I feel that in 2019, your domestic situation, a lot of you, your home, your domestic situation is going to be very important. I feel as if perhaps there's going to be big decisions being made about perhaps the possibility of caring for others within your home. These could be family members, but I feel as if there's going to be recognition of something needs to be done, and I feel as if there's going to be, for a lot of you, it will create happiness, and but I feel as if some serious decisions are going to be made in this area for a lot of you, and there's perhaps a connection, a feeling of something that perhaps relating to the past, and you're going to come to a conclusion, a lot of you, about how to proceed and about these decisions in order to move forward. And it's related to family, looking after others, perhaps in a family home, and the caring of others. But definitely I feel in this area, for a lot of you, there'll be big decisions being made. The next card here is the Four of Pentacles, and in relation to my own card, this is telling me that there's going to be an emphasis on relationships, whether they be business or personal. If it's a business relationship, I feel like there'll be a lot of you wanting to go into partnership with others, business-wise. and you'll be wanting to invest with another person in order for you to grow your finances or to have the material security and success that you're after. If it's not a business relationship that you're wanting, others of you will perhaps be wanting secure personal relationships where you're going to feel secure and looked after. Others of you will perhaps be wanting to hold on to relationships because of the security that they offer you. So some will be holding on, some will be looking for stable relationships. Others of you will be looking for partnerships in order to invest in somebody else business-wise, and so you'll be in order for you to grow, for your business to grow, or financially to accumulate what you want to achieve. So it could be either or with relationships, business or personal. But I feel as if you're a lot of you will be looking for security within relationships. The next card here is the Empress. I feel as we go into 2019, there's going to be a strong emphasis on groups. If you've already been working within a group to attain something, a lot of you will perhaps have started working within a group environment, and you've been working hard, and in 2019 a lot of you will be reaping the rewards of whatever those seeds you planted. They'll be coming to fruition in 2019. But I feel as if it's something that's really valuable and it's going to add value to the community, to the environment. So a lot of you have already been working on projects, and you're going to feel the success of those in 2019. Others of you will be realizing the importance possibly of relationships, or you're going to be valuing your relationships or friendships. You're going to be valuing your friendships in 2019, and those friendships will grow and prosper. The ones you make in 2019, they'll be very beneficial relationships, and they'll be very successful friendships for you in 2019. But definitely there's going to be an emphasis on groups of people and friendships in 2019. The next card here, the Justice card. With my card, reading it with my card, I can see that's perhaps going to be changes around children, the creativity of children, perhaps the confidence. I feel as if there's going to be decisions made in regarding children, could be their creativity, but I feel as if it's a positive thing. So I think there might be changes made, decisions made regarding children, and there perhaps might even be a law of some sort regarding children, and it's all going to be in a positive way. I feel as if it's to do with the growth of children and the happiness of children. So perhaps there's going to be something put in place to get the balance right with children and children having fun and creativity. And also I think in general, I think there'll be a lot of you that will be wanting to get your work life and your social life balanced, and so you can have an equal amount of fun and in relation to the serious side of your life. So I think some of you will be getting the balance right with having fun and enjoyment and your work balance. The next card here, this is the Two of Cups, and this could say that perhaps there's going to be restrictions, limitations possibly, but maybe rules or regulations and restrictions around, perhaps it might be couples. These restrictions, you won't have any control over. It could be in a work environment, so there might be restrictions about within a work environment involving couples, or it could be to do with two people sharing, so maybe there's going to be some rules or regulations to do with job sharing possibly. But whatever these changes are within a work environment or a structure of sharing, these rules or regulations you won't have any control over. But I do feel there's perhaps going to be some changes in workplaces, and it could be with perhaps job sharing. The next card here is the Ten of Cups. In relation to my card, I feel that this is saying that a lot of us will be wishing for family happiness, our happiness and that of our families, and perhaps wanting more freedom for our families. And some of us will be wanting to get that fulfillment that we're after by perhaps looking overseas, looking abroad for possibilities. Some of you will be looking to achieve the best that they possibly can for their family regarding higher education, and perhaps some of you will be worried about the happiness of your family in 2019. But I really feel that there'll be a lot of you wanting freedom for your families in order for you to feel happy and content. The next card here, the Four of Wands. I feel there's a possibility, potential for a lot of success for you in 2019. It could involve working from your home, and I feel as if there's it's limitless to the way that this can be done. I feel people are going to be working from their homes. They're going to perhaps be having to be very kind and caring and compassionate. Perhaps they're working in that area of work where you need to display those qualities. You could be being very creative, artistic. It could involve fashion or art, but I feel like there'll be a lot of you working from home in order to be successful. There's the potential to be successful from working in your homes, and I really believe that it's limitless as to what you can achieve by working at home next year. And also I feel perhaps and perhaps it's other people's homes as well. Perhaps some of you are going to be showing those qualities, caring, compassionate side of you in other people's homes. So perhaps it's working in other people's homes as well. But I really feel if you work from home next year, it's limitless to how you can achieve, how potentially you can achieve success. The next card here is the Knight of Pentacles, and I feel there's going to be some restructure, reorganization of something, but if it's going to be reorganized or restructured, I feel as if the detail, the attention to detail is going to be changed, and whatever the restructuring is, and I think it could be to do with health or work related jobs where perhaps you're caring for other people, or caring for other people. But I feel as if there's going to be perhaps a restructure, and the detail is going to be very people will be paying attention to the detail, and it's going to perhaps then add more structure, it's going to be more of a routine possibly, and there's going to be more stability, and in order to work towards a more secure, whatever the area is, I think we're going to be working towards a more secure, beneficial progress. But I feel as if there's going to be a change of the reorganisation in order to move forward in a constructive, solid way. It won't be a quick thing. It will something that will take, once the structure's put in place, the reorganisation has happened. I feel as if it's going then to be secure, but it's going to be steady progress in order for things to change. And it possibly is to do with health or working in that area, works to do with that area. The next card here is the Two of Wands. I feel in 2019, the communication with others, we're going to be sharing our ideas a lot with others. We're going to we'll be sharing more knowledge, ideas, and we're going to communicate, whether that is in a local area, your local environment. We'll be sharing ideas and communicating more, perhaps with our neighbours, our immediate environment. But also I feel that technology and the way we communicate with the world is going to change quite dramatically next year. We're already communicating with the world, but the changes are going to be quite significant next year. And also I feel as if we're going to reach a wider audience, or our expansion is going to be wider, and we're going to be sharing knowledge and ideas, and the way of communicating is going to enable us to move on in this direction globally. I feel there'll be changes and definitely new things happening in order for us to talk to the world in a different way in 2019. Not only talk to the world, but our communication is going to change regarding our local environment as well. The next card is the Ace of Pentacles, and I feel in 2019 there will be transformation, there'll be change around. It could be finances, or it could be we're being offered a financial opportunity. It will be completely different, something completely different to do with finances or our resources. And this change that we're being offered, I feel, although it seems very positive, I feel as if a lot of people won't be aware of the positive effects that this change could make. So I feel that perhaps we're being offered something, a new way of doing money, dealing with finances, but there's something new to do with finances or our resources, which is going to be offered to us, but I feel as if not everybody's going to be aware of the positive effects that this may create. Okay. I hope you've liked my 2019 intuitive tarot reading. I'd like to wish you all a really, really happy 2019. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.